Yes, last checkpoint. I am the best tank. Yes, it worked. I'm here. Craig, you have to listen. This is really important. Can you get out of the way, please? Seriously. An old version of you with a half cyborg face just teleported into your living room from the future, and you're worried about a video game. This is a competitive match. My SR's on the line, and great, I'm dead. What do you want? After years of anti-science rhetoric and using the internet to connect all the village idiots, the flat earthers have taken over. It's a mess. The world is practically destroyed. NASA, in a last-ditch attempt to save the world, used the remains of their technology to turn me, well, you, into a cyborg, and send me back in time to... Why a cyborg? What? I mean, I get the travel back in time thing, save the future, blah blah blah, but why a cyborg? Seems like a waste of resources. Well, you see... No, you're right, that doesn't make much sense at all, does it? No, not really. So, why are you here? Well, well, you've really taken the wind out of my sails now. This was really painful. Where was I? After looking at multiple timelines, NASA discovered the only way to save the future was for you to make a flat earth debunking video. Well, I already do that. I've got a YouTube channel. Yeah, but you can't really do anything when you haven't even got 50,000 subscribers, can you? Ow? Alright, hold on. Call Simon Dan.
Ah, who's this? Hello?
Hey Dan, it's Craig.
Who?
Ow? You know, Fight the Flat Earth, FTFE?
Yeah, I think I've heard of you. How'd you get my number?
Alright, so listen Dan, do you fancy a week off? I could cover your Flat Earth Friday for you.
Well, I guess I could lower my channel standards enough to let you on. Fine, just don't tank my channel, okay?
Oh great, thanks Dan.
Yeah, whatever. Don't call me again. In fact, you can delete my number.
Is that better? Happy? Yeah, much better. Don't screw this up, Craig. You are our only hope. I'll teleport you to the studio. No, I'm still in a competitive match. So Flat Earth is a massive joke. Some would even describe it as the internet's pet rock, but I guess it does pose a danger because some people might not have the ability to figure out that it's the dumbest thing humanity has ever come up with. Like kids. But what kind of idiot would push Flat Earth on children?
Hey guys, check this out real quick. Space is fake. You're not on a spinning ball. They're gonna teach you, listen guys, they're gonna teach you you live on a spinning ball. That doesn't make it true. It's not real.
Most kids even seem to know that he is stupid.
Are you crazy?
Sometimes these idiots try to act like they are teachers and do things like create the Flat Earth Institute of Science. Let's take a look at Kyle Adams and some Flat Earth science.
Hello and welcome. All right, let's get right to it. Right off the bat, let's ask this question. What is the most accurate kind of map?
One's based on the globe, like satellite navigation that uses 4 intersecting spheres of influence from 4 separate orbiting satellites to accurately derive your position on Earth to within 15 meters and can only work on a globe.
It's a photograph. And so long as you are taking a picture of the flat Earth, you have a flat Earth map.
So you assume the Earth is flat, take a picture of that assumed flat Earth, and that means you have a flat Earth map. This is Flat Earth science. Yeah, our species is doomed.
All right, here we are in Google Maps.
Google Maps is based on the globe, so not a flat Earth map. But please do continue being dumb.
This is Brisbane, Australia, or Brisbane as they call it down there.
Because that's how you actually say it.
And let's go ahead and switch this over to satellite view.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and zoom out, and you tell me when to stop when something smells fishy to you.
Whenever I search Flat Earth on YouTube, I also get a fishy smell. I wonder why that is.
Okay. Everything. Oh wait.
Huh?
Wait, zoom back in a little. I see a lot of like stripes on the map.
Okay. You've got rows
Columns.
or columns. Thank you. Do you think those are real? Whoa, check out the water over here.
Oh wow. Okay, that's really interesting. Really interesting.
Do you think a real satellite went out and did that?
It's amazing. You're on Google Maps using the Google data, and if you would have just taken the time to Google where Google Maps gets their data from, you would have found out that most high-resolution imagery is taken from aircraft flying at 800 to 1500 feet, which means they take those strips of close-up high-resolution data and put them together in rows. I'm a little confused. This is the Flat Earth Institute of Science, but so far, all you've done is be incredulous as to how technology works.
It doesn't seem very.
Likely.
I don't think so.
I've been in plenty of planes in my life. I've never seen anything like that.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
No, you wouldn't see strips of still images superimposed onto a globe while looking down from a plane. You're absolutely correct.
All right, so here we've centered ourselves in between the columns.
Okay.
Does that look very far away to you?
Well, not much farther away than maybe a plane would fly.
Okay. So, what do you think is going on here?
Well, I would, because of the columns or the strips, it kind of looks like a plane might be flying over and just getting an image capture in strips and maybe pasting them together. Because as you zoom out a little, and you can see
all these different things getting stitched together,
Yeah.
the pictures?
Mm-hmm.
I think she's got it. I think she's got it. By George, she's got it. By George, she's got it.
Yes, well done, detective. Just like it says on Google.
That's what it looks like to me anyways.
Yeah, I agree with you there. This, if it's a satellite that's taking these pictures, it must be a pretty low-flying satellite.
Yeah. And zoom out a little? Or more? Okay, so it changes right there.
Yep, because you're now using the satellite imagery instead of the high-resolution, low-flying plane imagery. If this is flat Earth science, then what the hell was that cyborg guy worried about?
Okay, so what is going on over on the right? What is all that? It looks like... That does not look like a photograph at all. At least not from a camera I would use.
Yeah.
It's like super blurry. It does not look like water. Zoom out more, please. I don't... What kind of... It still says it's satellite, right? Are you...
It's still in satellite view,
Okay.
but all of the ocean, it's just the big blue.
Okay.
So because Google Maps doesn't look exactly like you imagine real life to look like, therefore the Earth is flat? Yeah, I'm convinced. Hold on. No, I still don't feel enough like a flat earther. How can I lower my IQ? Oh, right. Okay, carry on. Maybe I'll get their point now.
When you zoom in, oh, that's beautiful. That looks like water. It looks like a photograph, a satellite, quote, image.
And all of a sudden,
Now
what
zoom
is
out
this?
again.
Why would they have to do that? Why are they editing out all of that?
And it's not lazy pilots. It's what's happened to their satellite.
Yeah, what happened to their satellite? It's all
It doesn't
gone.
want to go over the water.
Well, it's a really convenient way to cover things up. Literally. Literally covering things up.
Maybe I didn't hit my head hard enough, but covering up what? More land? Secret military bases that house the military penguins we used to guard the ice wall, maybe?
This is so strange to me. Okay, well, zoom out more. I want to see more.
Yeah. So if we wanted to fake something in the map and stitch pictures together to shorten things here or lengthen things out here, where would you want to do that?
I guess the part that people are not living in there's no homes out in the ocean.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it out in the ocean where it's all covered
Look
up.
at this. Are those waves? Maybe?
I don't even know what all this, the weird stitching and...
Oh, really, really strange.
To me, it just looks like contours under the water that the satellites are picking up. I don't know, but I'm still confused as to how any of what you are doing here is science, and not just pure ignorance.
I've heard people talk about, oh, there's giant worms crawling on the bottom of the ocean, like enormous things.
No, Kyle, no one thinks that there's giant worms in the sea. I can't believe I had to say that sentence.
But it's all a fake image.
I feel like some of
It's
these...
clear CGI as it can get.
It's definitely CGI. I mean, that's just strange. Okay. Fascinating.
What's fascinating is that you morons are able to use a computer and edit a video.
So what kind of satellite do you think was used for taking those photos? One like this? Or one like this?
Well, obviously the airplane-looking one, because the satellite in space, it wouldn't need to create the columns or the pasted effect, because it's just out in space so it can see the whole image, versus the plane is so much closer to the ground creating the strips. So my guess is the airplane.
Incredible! Almost like this information is freely available on the world's biggest search engine. But good job, I guess? But really, is there a point to any of this?
So why would they need these when they have those?
I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine.
And that is one reason why I find those really hard to believe in.
That's your point. These high-resolution, up-close images on Google Maps were taken with low-flying planes, therefore satellites aren't real? Brilliant. Just pure f***ing genius. But wait, there's more, unfortunately.
Alright, so we have two really big issues here with satellites.
One is the firmament.
Yeah, there's a limit to how high satellites can fly.
Excuse me, did you just say?
My God, there is no firmament. Seriously, you think that a structure could be that big and support itself? Physics says no. But also, if you check out this amazing footage from Mr. Sensible's Mage 2 project, where he sent a probe with 3 cameras to the edge of space, you can clearly see there is no magic dome.
And 2 is, we don't believe their cooling systems are adequate enough to handle the intense amount of solar radiation that they would be exposed to out in the thermosphere.
Ah, here we go. We are getting to the part of the video where a flat earther doesn't understand physics and claims things are impossible based upon their own ignorance. That's always fun.
According to the University Corporation for Atmospheric Research, the layer of the atmosphere, known as the thermosphere, gets up to 3,632 degrees and higher. And according to the United States Geological Survey, molten lava right out of a Hawaiian volcano is 2,140 degrees.
Literally anyone who passed high school physics knows the answer to the stupid point that he has coming. He's on a computer, he has access to the whole of human knowledge at his fingertips, yet he is still about to say something so dumb it makes me sad I'm on the same planet as him.
This is the same layer of the atmosphere that satellites and the International Space Station are said to be floating around in. According to the Smithsonian Institute, satellites are made of lightweight titanium and aluminum. But titanium has a melting point of 3,034 degrees, and aluminum has a melting point at 1,221 degrees. How could they function if they are flying blobs of molten metal?
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Yeah, I get it now. If these guys were to take over, then we would be screwed. The Flat Earthers have to be stopped. Kyle of the Flat Earth Institute of Science, please go to the remedial classroom. Okay class, settle down. Please, I've got a headache because I remember teaching you was my job and started drinking at 3 a.m. What is it, Mr. Dubé? Everyone is being mean to you on the internet? People keep changing your IMBD profile? Well, gee, I wonder who that could be. Just ignore them, Mr. Dubé. I can assure you they aren't going to stop. Anyway, today we are going to look at why satellites don't melt in the thermosphere. Like all flat Earth claims, this is stupid and a really big understanding of very basic physics. The simple answer is that there is very little heat transfer between the gas in the thermosphere and objects travelling through it, as heat transfer only occurs when molecules strike an object. Because there are very few molecules, very little heat energy can be transferred from the thermosphere to a satellite. There simply isn't enough of the particles carrying heat to transfer that to the orbiting satellites. There's also the fact that for half the time the satellites are facing away from the sun and radiating any heat they have back into space. What is it, Mr. Sleeping Warrior? You don't believe space is real? Yeah, well shut up, Anthony. You're just annoyed that Ranty graduated to the advanced class and you're stuck here. Although, thank God, that's the end of class. Get out. I hate you all. Flat Earthers trying to teach people is terrifying. Sometimes they put on a lab coat to try and seem smart, but still never get anything right.
This is an egg.
Oh, I stand corrected. He's right. That is an egg. Okay, I want to show you one more video of a flat earther trying to teach us. But instead of going through it and pointing out the stupid, I'm just going to let him talk and do a few selective edits to the footage to make you understand how much attention we should pay to flat earthers when they attempt to act like they are teachers.
Now that I think about it, the sun, we're told, is a big gaseous ball burning in space in a vacuum. By the way, since we're on the subject of vacuums, fire, the element by which the sun exerts its energy, and I don't care if it's nuclear fission or what, it's still fire, needs what element, folks, in order to continue to burn? Oxygen.
There's JM Truth for you, a man outstanding in his own field. Look, right, flat earthers are all idiots. If you ever think they might be making sense, then take a deep breath. Count to 5 and realise that you've counted far higher than they ever could, and that they aren't people that you should listen to. But that is all the stupid that I can take. If you've enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more of me, then maybe Dan will be kind enough to put a link to my channel up there and you can click on it and maybe help a lowly YouTuber with less than 50,000 subs. I mean, it's not like getting a shiny button is tied to my self-worth or anything. Come back on Tuesday for another guest spot from another amazing content creator, and remember that stupidity is not a right. Fight the flat earth. Fight the flat, fight the flat, fight the flat.